Our conversations about the PVL continues. We've heard from the latest from a volleyball analyst's point of view. Now, let's get fresh perspective from courtside. We now have with us PVL Insider. Welcome back, Lexi Rodriguez. Lexi, we asked Mela, we asked Ayel, no explanation about the Heat in Phil Sports. We have to ask you, do you have insider stories? No? No?
I do.
Yes?
I have a lot of insider stories.
About the Heat?
Oh, about the Heat? Nope.
Okay.
Na-excite ako bigla eh. Sayang.
Then we'll skip that. The heat of the five-setter between F2 and Chocomucho. You were there.
Yes.
Tell us about your
Well, I can talk
experience.
about the Heat within the dugout.
Yes, okay, go.
Mainit din sa dugout.
Medyo, pero yung feeling, yung intense na feeling na gusto
Okay,
nilang manalo talaga
Okay.
nung araw na yon. Well, on F2 side, paulit-ulit na sinasabi ni Ayel and ni Mela na they've got one of the best diggers on their end, si Don Macandili. And sabi niya sa akin na talagang throughout her career, gusto niya lang talagang malaro yung best niya. And same goes with Ivy, na talagang with her 15-point game against Petrogas, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Napakita niya rin na she's embracing this new role that she has na binigay ni Coach Shaq. And I think on Chocomucho's side naman, we have this Cici Randina and Dina Wong connection na paulit-ulit din lahat na pupuna. And Cici's been impactful on their end.
No question.
Right?
Yeah. You take a look at Cici. She's a new addition to the team. Does she feel like a new addition? Do you look at her and see her and say that, oy, bago lang to sa team? Or has she slotted in a way that you feel na parang veterano na?
Well, sabi niya parang nung una daw, parang feel niya, rookie ba yung tawag sa akin? Kasi she's been in the league for so long.
Yeah.
Beach volleyball and UAAP. But when she joined Chocomucho, and sabi nga ni Dia, nagtawanan daw sila. Because the last time that they played against each other was UAAP pa in season 81, right? So, they go way, way back. But nung nagkita sila, parang nandun na yung natural na connection that they have. And same goes with the Cici Randina and the Caitlin Veray connection.
Yeah.
And then the Cherry Nunag, the two cherries in the team.
Right.
Tapos parang sabi rin ni Dina sa akin, natawa pa siya because naalala niya back then na nagkaroon pa ng maraming memes nung UST and Ateneo game.
Right.
So, and now they're playing with each other on the same team, and it's just a new perspective for both of them.
That's the
just
beauty
having
of
fun.
That's the beauty of the PVL, right? They went at it in the
Yeah.
finals. At that, in a finals atmosphere.
Ooh, yeah,
and Dina was the one, her team denied Cici of graduating with a championship, although Cici did take home the MVP that year. Okay, tell us real quick, the game, the intensity of that game when you were just watching, coming before watching on TV, was it as intense or more intense?
It was more intense, especially with the Heat.
Yeah.
I can't emphasize enough. I mean, Paolo, I wish you were there to have witnessed personally one of the greatest PVL games I've covered and watched. But, you know, si Coach
Probably
Shaq,
not.
Probably not. I was like,
okay ka na sa TV.
no, okay, maybe electric fan naman malapit. Okay muna ako. I heard about the Heat. But go ahead.
But then, yeah, and isa pang hindi masyadong na-affect nun is Coach Reg.
Wow, okay. Napansin nga namin eh.
Because Coach Reg, this is, okay, mainit to Mainit yung suot namin. So she's there wearing a coat na medyo nag-viral siya. And that fit is very intentional, if I'm not mistaken.
It's very intentional. But as far as I know, as I spoke to her, she's not that superstitious. I mean, for some people, they would say na it's a lucky charm. Madaming nagsasabi sa kanya na, Coach Reg, isuot mo na kasi yan. It's your lucky charm for F2. But on her end, she just sees it as something na when she looks good, she feels good. And it translates to her coaching style.
Sabi niya, parang advice daw din sa kanya ni RDJ to look professional.
Yes.
So that's her approach to looking
And
professional.
you know, it's also interesting, Boom and Paolo. Sabi niya sa akin that she actually consulted with 2 tailors.
There you
And
go.
there's another set of na color, pero I don't want to spoil that.
Sige,
so,
sige.
abangan
Hintayin
na
natin.
lang.
Pero nakita mo na.
Hintayin natin yan.
Hindi ba? Sinabi niya
Sinabi niya lang.
Kailangan natin
Nagawa na
ma-read.
daw.
Yeah.
Malaman kung ilan kulay. Ay,
Yes.
ilan, di ba? Yun ang kailangan natin malaman. Alright.
Nakaka-addict yun. When you have one color, you want more.
Yes.
Pero,
Last night you were there also,
I
correct?
was there in Farm Fresh and Cignal, yes.
Farm Fresh and Cignal, who are celebrating their 10th year as a company also.
Yeah.
Diba? Remember, they were here, they wanted to win the championship as a gift to Cignal for the 10th anniversary. But there's somebody who's actually there also celebrating her 10th anniversary. Wow, sino yan?
It was Jheck Dionela, and I got the chance to talk to her as well. And nakakatawa kasi nung tinanong ko siya, sabi niya na, di ko naman alam kung ma-offend ba ako or matatandaan ko yung age ko, kung gano'n na ako katanda. But, you know, sabi niya, the biggest lesson for her is that all throughout these years, she knew how to appreciate the little things and being part of Cignal for, 10 years.
Yeah.
And since Cignal started in 2009, parang dun after 4 years, the establishment got established. She was part of Cignal na. So it's something very much overwhelming on her end.
Okay, Jheck has been in Cignal longer than Boom and I have.
Oh, definitely.
Combined.
Combined?
Oh,
Really? Wow.
10 years siya eh.
Yeah.
Pero apart from Jheck Dionela, you also have something on si Gel Cayuna, who, if I'm not mistaken, has taken Coach Shaq as a mentor in her role right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Exactly. When they go way back as well.
Yeah.
In FEU, and then when Coach Shaq, sabi nga ni Coach Shaq sa akin, they parted ways but they found their way back with each other. And it's also something na nakakakilig daw kay Coach Shaq and both Gel. Because kay Coach Shaq, sabi niya na it's something na you rarely hear from players, that these players acknowledge you as someone impactful or instrumental throughout their career. So talagang nakakataba ng puso. So
I remember when Gel came back to Shaq, when she came back, she felt like she was reborn as a setter. And it's very obvious. From then on, naging Philippine team siya, and then all of these individual honors that she's now gotten under Coach Shaq. So we're happy for her, and we're happy for you.
I'm happy for you guys.
We're happy for you also.
Yeah, hopefully you don't wear that when
the heat comes.
Let's keep her.
Well, yesterday it was cold.
Okay, good.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Really?
We're looking forward to tomorrow.
Excited ako bigla. Lexi, maraming salamat. We can't wait to see you in the games again.
Thank you very much, Lexi.